of the second week of action at the 2026 Africa Eco Race, and things are getting as intense as they can be, with everything still to be decided. The competitors are almost ready to finish the Mauritanian part of the event and get into Senegal, but Mauritania still has some challenges to throw their way. For this ninth stage, the Africa Eco Race left Aïd Zadine to reach Oued-Naga over a 490-kilometre route, including 426 kilometres of timed special. A stage with a set pace where pure speed was not enough. Everything was decided by consistency and the ability to establish the right rhythm and maintain it until the finish. Competitors unanimously praised the beauty of this special stage, set in the heart of spectacular red and white dune landscapes. The final section particularly left a mark, with long sandy tracks winding through a flat savanna, offering a finish as smooth as it was demanding. As is often the case in Mauritania, the sand in the dunes proved especially soft, making some areas tricky to cross and reminding everyone that consistency remains an essential element of the rally. In the motorcycles category, Jean-Loup Lepin delivered a perfect day to claim his first stage win of this edition. He completed the special in 4 hours, 16 minutes and 23 seconds after a flawlessly managed ride from start to finish. He finished ahead of Kevin Gallas by 6 minutes and 7 seconds, who also produced a high-level performance, while Antonio Maio took the third spot. Mentally, it was complicated. Being all alone, you say to yourself, I'm on the right track or not. I attack or I do not. What should I do? With the big bike, they must have had a hard time. I have the right tyre. I have the lighter bike. Today I am very happy to have my bike. It was tough until refueling. I'm happy. The bike goes... I do not. What should I do?
Oh, I just had the best day ever. Like, the bike turns amazing, so yeah, it's so cool to be surrounded by people who are better than you in certain areas, and you can just learn and absorb, and you get better every day. So yeah, it was an amazing day. Looking forward for the last two.
After
the refueling, I caught Paturi and Mike. I went after them in the dust. It's impossible to see. I managed to pass Paturi, and I had a small fall there in the dust. It was amazing though. It was just a fall to the side and the bike is fine. I'm fine. It was a good stage. Very varied. I liked it a lot. This final part is very cool and I'm happy. I managed to keep the rhythm from start to finish. Yeah, I'm happy. However, this ninth stage will be especially remembered for a huge twist in the overall standings. Leader before the start, Thomas Marini was stuck for a long time in the dunes. Forced to abandon the special, he saw all his hopes for the overall victory fly away. He drops to 16th place in the provisional overall standings, 6 hours and 23 minutes behind the new leader. Jean-Loup Lepin takes the lead over Kevin Gallas. Gauthier Paulin now occupies third place.
dai, ancora una bella speciale.
It is a nice special, though challenging. I don't know what result I did. I did well at the beginning, then I got a little upset. I was with some other guys and then Mao arrived and he pushed me here in the final. We had fun in the sand dunes. I'm fine physically. I tell you this because 2 years ago I remember it, especially when I had suffered a lot at the last part. I remember that it was like riding in a field full of holes for 70 kilometers, and instead, today, I had fun. I was physically fine this year.
Domani aiuterò ancora Poleni, mio compagno, e via.
It seems that this was the stage of upsets, as another twist marked the cars category. The day was disastrous for the overall leader before the start, Paul Vanpelaar. He quickly lost valuable minutes before facing a series of mechanical problems. This combination forced him into a long struggle to reach the finish. Christian Fermont delivered a reference performance and won in 4 hours, 27 minutes and 32 seconds. He finished ahead of Andrea Schumarini, also taking the lead in the provisional Auto General classification. Paul Vanpelaar, who had occupied the top step of the podium for several days, falls to 4th place. Well, it was very hard, especially in navigation. There were a few things that didn't correspond to us, but my navigator did a very good job and we found the way. So I think we got in first. Finally, the day went almost in the right direction because unfortunately on the dunes we left several minutes for a sandstorm. I really liked the stage. It was a very fast stretch. We kept going right, left, and then at the end there was this beautiful sandy track with many bumps. I had a lot of fun. I hope Jerry did too. A new situation is also evolving in the SSV category, now that Pierre Lefay has retired following a tough previous day that left him injured and with a non-functioning vehicle. Martin van den Broek delivered a solid performance to win the stage, and he is leading the category over Martin Benko.
Nah, I don't like it that he's out, and we're gonna miss him, and hopefully he's gonna come back next year. We can battle again. Yeah, we saw him when we came in the bivak, and I saw his hand was packed in, and he broke some bones. He got a stone in the car, I believe, on his hand, and for him it's end of the race. Too bad.
In the trucks, Gerrit Zermound claimed the 9th stage in 5 hours, 41 minutes and 17 seconds. Ahead of Mike Panhuisen, who completed the stage in 9 hours, 5 minutes and 6 seconds. In the provisional general classification, Gerrit Zermound remains firmly in the lead with a comfortable advantage. Another day of driving skills being challenged was on the schedule for the historic category. Drivers were given the day's tests and had to perform in the best way possible.
Non, on n'a pas eu de problème aujourd'hui.
We didn't have any problems today. I think it was my favourite day in the rally.
Ma journée préférée.
The special was great.
Les deux spéciales étaient top.
There were small passages in the dunes. We had a blast. At the end of this 9th stage, the 2026 Africa Eco Race once again confirmed its unpredictable and demanding nature. Between spectacular twists, complex navigation and treacherous dunes, and the fight for the overall lead in almost all categories remains wide open. What's next for the competitors is a more compact loop in Oued-Naga, yet it is fully packed. Dunes from the start, alternating fast tracks and sandy sectors, before a more delicate finale to manage. Likely one of the toughest stages yet. Also, one of the most beautiful, to the point you almost forget the effort you have to put into racing. We are fast approaching the day when the competitors will enter Senegal, where their journey for the 2026 Africa Eco Race will end. Stay tuned so you don't miss a single bit of the action.